Hello, this is Yu, and that's
Pearl.
and
Sophia.
Safira. Okay, so we're making this video for Sami. We're gonna make a pizza, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so let's move on to the ingredients, and you can see that we have vocabulary behind us. That's what Pearl is learning. Safira is learning that too. Alright, here we go. So first we want to introduce the ingredients. We have some olive oil, we have some mozzarella cheese, that's like half of the regular packet. And then we have some pizza yeast, we have flour, and from what we made before, I had some leftover flour that I backed them in that, okay? And we use pasta sauce.
Pasta sauce.
Jared's favorite. We have mushrooms and spinach. And and this is just what I used to make the ground beef. And it was delicious according to Jared. Okay, so that's the ground beef that we made. So
Is that yeast?
and no, this is not yeast. This is the taco seasoning. All right.
Where's the yeast?
The yeast is this one, Pearl. This is the yeast.
Yeast.
Okay. And okay, we're gonna leave it there. And we also have a tomato here. Sometimes you could have two if you like more. Anyways, so we're gonna move on to the next stage. So the first thing we'll do is to boil some water, and then I'll mix the water with cold water to create this warm temperature. It says very warm, but not too warm because you're gonna burn the yeast to a horrible death if you do that. So when I'm waiting for the water being boiled, let's put the packet of yeast in there. Oh no! Or just unfortunately destroy Pearl's Duplo creation. Anyway, so this is the yeast packet. I'm gonna open it up, put it all in there. Okay, let's see. Put it in there. Okay. And then I will put probably half a cup of flour, and we use whole wheat flour. Usually we'll try to get the organic one, but Sophia said, but we didn't see any, or Jared didn't see any. Don't move it, okay? Because now you're still dumping this. Let's see. Okay, that's right. I'll show you my. So wait. So we're gonna add half a cup in there. Actually, this is. And I forgot to introduce sugar. So in order for the yeast to rise, we need some sugar. A little bit, okay, and some salt. Let's have just a pinch of salt. Okay, and we like sesame, so we'll also put some sesame in the pizza making process.
Okay, turn it.
Well, I'll help you with a bowl. Now the water is boiling, so we're gonna go to the water. So in terms of hot water, I use a 1/4 cup of boiling water with 3/4 of just cold water, regular water. And now I'm gonna add a little bit in this mixture. Okay. I'm gonna leave this here. I'm gonna use it again. So now let's see. Let me get a spoon or a fork. I'm gonna get a fork here. I'm gonna stir to mix it. Stir. And since this is such an important job, let's ask our assistant, Pearl Clifton, to help stir. Okay? Can you stir? Okay, let's Stir, stir, stir. Good job, very good. Alright. Okay. So it's you're gonna add more flour in there, and actually this is the time that we can add some olive oil. It says you can add up to 3 tablespoons of olive oil, but I don't usually use that much. Or do I?
Could I put something? I'm trying to.
Wait. Then we continue to stir. And now we can. Well, the recipe calls a full cup of flour, and I might actually go over it during the whole process, but it's just add a little bit at a time, and
Wait, it won't have any flour.
there is some flour in there, and then we add more in there. When it's dry enough, we'll start to roll the dough. Okay. No, please don't blow on that, okay? The flour can get everywhere.
I'll
Okay.
keep looking at it.
Looking at it is good, okay? I will give you some activity to do, bro. I promise.
Can I do a bowl?
Sometimes if I did not get enough water in there and it gets too dry when I still have a lot of flour left, I would add in more water, just little by little, and more flour as well. Okay, this might be. And don't worry about getting a little more flour out, because later when you start to roll, to prevent sticking, you will need more flour anyways. Let's see. Okay, the part could start to roll. Bro, please don't get it too close to your nose, okay? Because it's not really good to inhale it, and it's not really good to just splash it all over the place. Anyways, okay, so now I think we can start rolling this. Roll, 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 roll. Bro, can you sing a song about roll? Roll, 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 roll.
No.
No? You sure? Okay. So, trying to get flour in here. Fold it. And then it's when you feel like it's a little wet, add some more flour. I will give you a little piece, and then you can roll it and make your own pizza. Okay.
Okay. I can't see it.
Oh, Safira is complaining. Then a little more here. And if there is a little more flour left after you're done with this process, it's okay, because that could, the extra flour on top of it and below it can prevent sticking when you get ready with the okay, so keep pushing it, and when you feel that it's dry enough, doesn't get really sticky anymore, it's probably done. You can leave it at that point.
Maybe we need something.
So it's okay. Let's do this part, and then I'll ask you to help me with something else, right? Because this part can get really, really messy. That's why Mommy is doing it right now. Okay.
This part will be very messy.
Yeah. So, and if you know what would help, if you can read how the Grinch stole Christmas, that would really help. Let's put it underneath, put it on top of it, and then we're gonna find a plastic to cover it.
That's like Grinch Stole Christmas.
You can go read it, bro. I was asking you to do that.
Yeah.
You can read it. If you don't want to read it, you should let Safira and Tasha have it. You can go read it. Okay, so let's cover this up. And the dough is gonna rise. Okay. Let's move on to the next place. So now what's gonna happen is that, well, it's rising. I'm gonna chop the rest of the ingredient. And for today, it's pretty much, oh, let's talk about tomato here. So the Clifton special is to skin it. And, okay, Jerry is laughing. So, because this is a special occasion, I'll skin it. We do have the peeler available, so I'll do that. And then we'll also chop the mushrooms. I think we probably I think we only need 2. Oh, and I forgot the most important part for Jared. So for Jared, I'll chop a habanero and put it in maybe 2 pieces of pizza. I don't make a giant big pizza. I make a lot of small, different sized ones. Okay, so now chopping. Okay, so next thing is that I chop things and I dice them, except the mozzarella. I have it and then slice them to maybe 1/2 centimeter thick, and then I prepare 2 trays with foil, aluminum foil, and on top of it I sprinkle some flour so that could make it not stick after I'm done with the dough. Okay, and now let's take a look at the dough. Oh, it has grown, and now I prepare some extra flour. Put it on this board, and probably want to pat some on the rolling pin, and then we'll start making tiny pizzas. Okay, so here we go. Set this guy here. Okay.
Brought back the toys.
Let's see, how do we describe how big this thing is? So my palm, and I try to roll a ball like this size. And I roll it, roll it, roll it, roll it, roll it, roll it. Okay, oh, Pearl can't wait. Okay, might give Pearl some work to do, but let me do the first one first. So then I put some flour on the rolling pin. It's less sticky. That. Start rolls. Roll. Flatten the curve.
Can you give me tools?
I'm afraid that you can't handle the big tools yet, but I'll give you a tiny piece of dough you can do. So, let's see.
You couldn't give me big tools because they could be dangerous.
Yeah, they could be.
Because they could.
Let's see. This is probably like I would say 0.2 centimeter thick. I am a meter person, just in case you don't know that. And so I'm gonna finish this by folding the edges, because after we dunk the sauce in there, we don't want the sauce to run away. We want to keep it in the middle. So I will fold the edges. Something like this, and I'm gonna put it on a tray that I already prepared, and it's gonna rise again. It's gonna rise. And then, to quiet Pearl down, let's give her a tiny piece of dough so then she can make a mini one. Okay? And little flour so then it doesn't get too sticky. Alright, Pearl, you can roll the dough. And now we can do a really big one for Jared. Usually I make 2 huge ones and a bunch of small ones. Okay, so this one's a lot bigger. Okay.
But this one is a lot bigger, like me.
You are growing bigger. The dough you have is not as big. Not yet. When you get bigger, you'll be able to handle bigger chunks. Okay.
I will grow up to your shirt yet.
You probably will be so much taller than mommy.
And you will be the big as me.
No, I'll be the smallest person in this house. Okay. Except that's fate. Okay.
So it's not sticky at all.
It's not sticky at all. Okay. Can you roll it? Can you roll it? Okay. More squeeze. Okay. So now we can fold the edges.
Look, I need a Mickey.
Oh, cool. Okay. Let's fold the edges. Fold.
See? That looks like a Mickey. So I'm going to add
Okay.
Mickey.
There.
It says Mickey. So I know it's Mickey.
So that's actually not the big.
Everybody's making pizza.
Alright, so now this process is pretty much done. It's time to turn off the oven. So let's take a look at the oven. We'll do, let's turn it up, turn the light. Okay, so bake temp. I do different things than the packet says. I think the packet calls for like 375. I like to do 425 and for 12 minutes. So let's preheat the oven, and this is the time that we put some pasta sauce on the pizza. So for the sauce, I put 2 small spoonfuls on the bigger pizza. And when I say big, it's not really that big. It's about my paw. Did I say paw? My hand size. Anyways. Okay, and then this. I think Jerry's not gonna need this. God damn it, it's not gonna change. Okay, so now let's flatten that and spray the sauce. So the next thing I probably will put in is the tomato. Let's do one here. 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 Okay, I'll put crazy one. I can come back in and let's put some, I think it's just like beef time. Wash my hands first. Oh, beef!
Roll dough.
Oh, still rolling that flour dough. Okay, so let's have some beef. Okay. Spoon. Have a spoon. Okay. So now that is done, let's add the jalapeno and the giant ones. Okay.
Can I have two tomato?
You have some tomato slices on your pizza.
Can I have
I hope these are not too spicy. I didn't realize how many chunks are in there. Whoa, whoa. These are not the biggest pieces of pizza I've made for Jared, so he's gonna feel the burn. Ay, ay, ay. Poor Jared. Oh, he's gonna enjoy it. He makes his own hot sauce. This is nothing. Okay. Just gonna wash my hands. Gotta really wash it. Otherwise I'll feel the burn through. Okay. And then I'm gonna put mozzarella cheese on it. Let's see. Just takes one piece. Some more. Give it 2 more. more here. Oh, I can take more. I can take up.
I could make a dough. I can see any dough in there. Maybe like a nasty dough in there.
Okay, so these are good, and then we'll put them in the oven. It just beeped. And Pearl is wearing a huge giant bowl. Okay, alright, so we're gonna be careful here. Put them in the oven. Oven. Close it. Set the, let's see, timer. 12 minutes. Aha, here we go. Okay, it's just done. And so you see that the edges, the folded edge will kind of keep the water in there. Oh, we had a little explosion. Alright, and that's it. Hope you enjoy this video, and perhaps you'll get to enjoy your pizza as well. Let me know if this works out for you, and if you modify anything, and if it's good. Keep us posted. Bye bye.